All right. So we are live. We are on the IG Live, is what they call it. And it is about that time. It's almost 4. So in a bit, I'm going to have Produced by Aura. He's going to join me, and he's going to discuss the whole situation of what we got this thing going. We started this out at the beginning of the week last week. Sleep Time's Over rap challenge. Aura made the beat. You rap to it. You follow the rules. So as long as you follow the rules, you're good. So and here he is right now. And let me put the comment as before we get started here I'm pinning the comment. That's what they do on this thing. Rap winner announcement. How does that sound, everybody? Does that sound good? You'll see this pinned. That's what they do. Watch. See this comment here? And then what you do here, for the people that don't know, so you pin the comment, which is not easy. Okay, you may think this is easy. This is not that easy. Okay, so just pinning the comment. Orion has joined me as I'm finalizing pinning the comment. You see that thing? It's pinned there. And then I'm gonna add.
Hey.
And here he's joining. He's connecting. He's waiting. He's connecting and waiting. And I'm gonna split the screen. Hey, look at that. Was great. How long did you stay in that pose, huh? There we are.
5 minutes.
Yeah, great. So, everyone, welcome. I think the debut of yourself, sir. Welcome, Orion.
How's everyone doing?
He is the man behind the beat. He is the man that's also behind the commercials that you see on the Instagram. Those little commercials. That's what he's been putting up. He's been putting up the audio as well, doing some of the audio for the episodes as well. And Orion, how you doing?
I'm doing well, over here at the COVID-19 pandemic. I got my liquor, my cats, and my food, been doing well.
please share with us where you're living. Because you're not all.
So I live on the Big Island out in where the fuck nobody knows.
Right. And Big Island, getting a lot of cases. Stay indoors, Orion. The mama better protect you guys because 17 today.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I don't know, man. People out here are crazy. They like go around acting like there's nothing happening. You have people with like no ass talking story, and you're just like, yeah, stay the hell away from me.
Great. Well, how many people are like currently in Hilo right now? What are we looking at? What's the population? Do you know the exact numbers?
I think roughly
100.
It's like 100,000, like maybe a little more.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Maybe 100. I don't know.
100. And they're across the street from you right now. So just stay home. All right. We need you to make beats here. We need you to make beats. And
about 50 of them are crackheads, so
Wow. What a war. What a war going on. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not on a face mask right now. You're just drinking away. That's
This right here, and little does everybody know, is that the Kona Brewing company created a beer that's actually 100 proof alcohol content. So
it better be, because Kona got a lot of cases too. So you better make sure that's 100 proof alcohol.
That's all you got to do. People are like, wash hands, like just keep drinking alcohol.
Yes, all right. Just don't touch anything, all right? This entire time we do this, don't touch anything. Okay, just sit there, all right? So go through and tell us the what got you to produce the beat that you did. What was going through your mind? You were pretty much set up this whole thing. So tell us how this all come about.
Honestly, I like always am making beats and things like that on a daily basis, or at least try to when I have the time. And I honestly came across it while I was doing, I think we had talked about, maybe add some music for the background for the stay-at-home series or whatever. And I had just came across that beat one afternoon, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot how dope this was. And so I kind of just was tweaking it, working with it. And working alongside with Curbside, I've been just kind of taking more of a professional approach to my music. And I was like, you know what? Let's like make a challenge out of this. This would be really cool. So I was talking with Astro, and he's a cool guy. So we were just talking story, and yeah, it just kind of happened. Everything just kind of clicked together. I worked out the beat, and I was laying in bed one night, And I don't know why, but the sound of like the eerie, I don't know, whatever you call it, like little piano noise that's in the beat,
Right.
reminded me of It. So I was like, I'm a big fan of It and stuff like that. Pennywise is
Notice.
one of my favorites.
Yes.
And so I was like, yo, it'd be cool to make a visual with that. Specifically, I thought the cinematography from that movie where he's dancing and like the camera like shifts really oddly.
Okay, right.
So I wanted to use that, and I just felt like, oh, that'd be really cool. So I kind of just molded it around this kind of eerie vibe.
Right.
And it also made sense to why not do it with Sleep Time's Over, because it kind of has this like nightmarish type vibe.
Totally right. It was a nighttime beat. You think you hear it, you think of going to sleep, not going to sleep, just being at night, being at home in the dark.
Yeah, definitely.
Dancing in the dark, I don't know. Depends what you do in your spare time, Orion. But it's it's very eerie. It feeling. You had the big It at the ending, which was always great. I'm sure everybody loved that It ending.
Dude, that movie was fucking great. Like a lot of people, even I haven't seen the second one, unfortunately, but I've heard the second one is really good too. The part 2.
I haven't seen it. It's funny that you and I have not seen that yet, because I heard mixed reviews of that. So
yeah,
I don't know. They might not make us It fans anymore. I heard it's very long and
But isn't it supposed to be like the children of the original cast or something like that?
Well, it's the cast growing up, because he attacks you every 30 years, right, or whatever that time frame is. So it's adults. So it just fast forwards to them as adults. That's the thing.
I see.
So yes, I'm sure everyone joining here just wants to hear us talk about It the entire time. But the beat came out. You released this on Sunday. Was the contest beginning, right? That was
let's see, 7 days from the 19th, to the 12th, whatever the 12th
was. Good math. But okay, so we did that, and then we had a whole bunch of guys. We gotta acknowledge all the people that took the time out to do this. Well, I mean,
dude, for real, dude, there were some legends out there, like people that I knew maybe like 5+ years ago when I was more in the hip hop scene on Oahu.
Yeah.
Like you had Scott out there, you had
shout out Otoro.
Like, yeah, dude,
Illnomatic is out there.
I didn't even Illnomatic. I didn't even know Scott Rapp. I only knew him as a producer or DJ.
Yeah, he shocked us all with that one. That was great. That was
pretty cool. That was awesome. I never knew OG Libra, but I just seen and knew that he was well respected, and I thought that was pretty cool that he got on there. We had
it was great. Oh yeah, shout out Omni MC.
She was great.
She's I believe out of Philly, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. But she joined Cedric Clinton, Illnomatic. Who else we had? We had a bunch. We had over 25 entrants.
We had some cats I never even heard of. Which I was really stoked about, because honestly, that's why I do a lot of my music, is that I want Hawaii to be put on the map. Because I mean, there's a lot of creative, amazing people out here, and I like that Hawaii is its own kind of time capsule where it's, for good or for bad, I mean, it's like, in a sense, like stuck in the 90s, where like you have good like hip hop or good R&B or good rock and roll, and you know, everyone just seems to know what good music is, and they have a lot to offer when it comes to like producing or making music. And it's something that hasn't quite yet hit mainstream, but I know once it's advertised or hits the market in the right way, it's just gonna blow up, because everyone loves Hawaii already on the mainland, and then you have people who are incredible reggae artists or hip hop artists, whatever, you know, they're just amazing.
It's just a thing that's always been a thing for the years. Hawaii is always island music first. It's always going to be an island music culture, because it's an island. It's going to be always Hawaiian music, reggae. That's just how it is. Mm-hmm. And for the niche of hip hop to be something, it comes down to the artists themselves. It comes to all these guys, how hard they push forward, how hard they get exposure. It's all about getting exposure, pushing forward. And you have a lot of these guys who are still in the game, and they're just pushing forward. And it really comes down to how motivated you are to get your name out there, and find your niche in Hawaii. It's not finding the hip hop niche itself. It's finding just what is your niche in Hawaii, because it's an island-based crowd, basically, of listeners. You know, so there's a lot of that. But then, we don't want to. I'm sure everybody's waiting to see.
So who Who was, in your opinion, who are the top individuals that you felt came with the right lyrics, the right
Yeah.
performance, and you know what I mean? Just everything about these top people seems all right. These guys are great contestants.
Right. Like, well, I broke it down basically from the 25. I put the finalists on the IG story. So I went IG story and I just played clips of all the ones that I found were like the top most entertaining ones. So we'll go down the line. We had Sterling Higa, the only non IG who was only on Facebook.
For real, yeah.
Come on, Sterling, but that's all right. He's a smart guy though. He's a professor. He's a good guy. So Sterling Higa did one, and Sterling Higa is always unique because he has the persona, or he has, I guess, this. He is not the stereotypical look of a rapper, right?
Right, yeah.
Plus, he's a very intelligent guy, and for him to just wordplay the way he does, he gets it, and I thought it was very highly entertaining. Cedric Clinton's always entertaining. Astro, Illmatic, those are the heavy hitters here we got. Those are the guys that are like the veterans.
Mhm.
They're always going to deliver. I've never seen them not deliver, right? So they're always going to be tops. Omni MC, just for the fact that one, she was the first female to enter this thing, and
Yeah.
she has her style on to her own. And shout out to her, she's fantastic. OG Libra is always very emotional when he rhymes, and that's always a good. But performance-wise, he's very good. He's always brings that emotion, that passion, and that it resonates with his lyrics. So it was great to hear these guys who usually don't rap on a beat that you made. That's not the typical beat they usually rhyme on.
Right.
So that's what made it unique too, because it was considered people consider a trap beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys are not really in that realm or like to do that. I think they can rap on anything, but for them to be and challenge themselves on a trap beat was great, and that was fantastic. So yeah, shout out Illmatic, Cedric, all you guys. Omni, I know I'm missing somebody. Astro, of course, is always good.
There was a few cats. Yeah. There's a few cats that I had never like. There was I think his name was like Harry Flip Phone or something like that. He was like
Yes.
with his rap.
Yes,
Like,
shout out Harry Football.
GMO, right. He was pretty cool.
Right.
I think there was, I forget his name. He was like one of the last submissions. He had like a face mask on.
Right.
Shucks, yeah.
And I like the entertainment value of some of them too, because they played along with it being it was a video. So they played along while they're doing something, and then they get up and do something. Or like the best one, like Cedric eating at the end of his one, which was great. And him handing the plate. I don't even know what he was eating. It looked like eggs. I don't even know what that was eating. So I'm not sure, Cedric, if you're on here, tell us what you're eating.
Cauliflower with turmeric? I don't know.
It probably was. Probably something from down on earth. I don't know. Shout out the vegans. I don't even know if he's vegan, but
he looks like he'd be vegan.
He looks like he'd be vegan, right? Gosh, we're stereotyping everyone. So, shout out to him if he's on here. Illmatic, let me know if Cedric's on here. Illmatic's on here. Those were really it. I mean, and of course we can't forget OS.
Oh, OS, yeah, man.
You can't forget him.
He definitely brought something in that I thought was unique, and personally, how I would have approached the contest. Like if I was submitting a contest, I mean,
yeah,
there was a lot of people. Like I purposefully left it ambiguous so that artists would be as creative as possible. They could do whatever they really wanted as long as they utilized the beat.
Right.
I even had people like. I think it's like Ginja Fresh or Ginger Fresh or however.
Shout out Ginja. Yeah, he was on there.
I noticed he sped up the tempo a little bit. There's a little other artists who like cut out parts of the beat that were different than what I had originally put. So I thought that was cool. But OS, he had like his own captions.
Put together.
Yeah, and not only that, he took the beat and also recorded like it was a real song. So like if you were in the studio type of thing, rather than just playing it over speakers through the iPhone recording, which you know from first standpoint, normal people would do that. Like that makes the most sense.
Just from
that extra mile kind of
exactly the extra mile going creatively, making it his own unique thing. Just the camera angles, everything. Yeah. So shout out OS. Did the IG poll? I guess we'll announce this one. Let's get some winners here. Let's get to it. I did the IG poll, and basically, who won? So the people's winner, the people's choice.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think for most people it's pretty unanimous. I mean, I mean, we're just gonna say it. You ready to go? Should we say it?
I'll announce it. Well, did you do a people's choice on your IG?
Yeah, I mean, I think ours mimicked.
Let's start with the
each other.
people's choice. Yeah, so I'll go with mine, and then it's your beat. So I'll have you be the go right after me.
Alright.
It was unanimous. It was a unanimous vote.
Sure.
Everyone who voted, and shout out to everybody that did vote. Unanimous for OS.
Yep, same.
Omar Sungar.
OS, man.
Yeah. So people's choice, unanimously,
Yeah.
which was incredible. And then that kind of goes into, without saying, as far as the winner overall from all of the what we described and what we gave the reason to of who won. Make the announcement, sir. Who's the official winner?
So yeah, OS is the winner. Definitely.
Shout out OS, yes.
He brought in bars, creativity, and he just tackled it different than everybody else did, and I definitely felt that he deserved to win.
Right.
I mean, just listening to his lyrics, I mean, I just thought like he had a lot to say that was it wasn't just bullshit. It actually had substance to it.
Very much so.
Not only that, it had the energy that I personally was looking for on the beat.
Yeah.
He had a very high energy. It reminded me of something like Logic. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Like something that like Logic would approach, where he has a message to say, but he hits it in such a way that
it entertains.
Yeah.
Exactly. It entertains while you tell the message. And then Illmatic, yeah, I totally agree. The cadence. Yeah. And plus, it's just good to see a new face out there to expand the roster of the niche that is Hawaii hip hop, which is such a niche in itself, as we just talked about. To have someone come out of nowhere that can be put up there, that can be added on to all the great talent that we have. So because everybody else that rhymed it, they always rhyme and kill everything they do. Like Astro, for example. I mean the Cedric one, I think if of all of them, I think I would go Cedric runner up in my book.
Yeah.
Just because it's entertaining. His rhyme flow is always great. It always sounds, every time he rhymes, it sounds like he's freestyling, and he's just totally making things up as he goes, no matter even if it is written or not. It always sounds like he's freestyling. So you got that. The ending of the food. I mean, stuff like that. So, and then
I think I have the benefit of not necessarily knowing these people personally, to where it allows me kind of a more stand back approach and analyze things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I know how it is. Like, someone, because like I know Astro personally. Not like I haven't officially met him, but like I know him on like we talk and stuff.
Oh, you haven't met him yet? Oh.
No, like he's on a walk.
Oh, well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but he's a cool cat. I mean, he's a cool cat. But yeah, it's like I felt that even though I'm affiliated with Curbside, and like I know him, that I don't know him well enough or personally enough to where it's like that interaction or those like that friendship is gonna dictate who is a better artist or not.
Right.
And not saying that like they're not a better artist, but it's in this contest it was who.
Well, this is as unbiased as possible. That's what we're trying to shoot for here. So we went with that. And speaking of OS, we're gonna have someone join us. We happen to have him. If I can bring him on.
Where you at, bro? Where you at?
OS is going to be joining us live. We get to see OS. I'm going to flip my side. And then we're going to go right to...
Hey.
There he is. Shout out OS.
Thank you so much.
There he is. Let's turn this up and see if everybody hear. Let's see. Can everybody hear? Let's not pull a Teddy Riley. Can everybody hear OS? You good? He's drinking? All right. He's already drinking. We're supposed to drink later. OS. Okay. Well,
come on. Hey, what happened?
Come on, man.
Yo, wait. What are we drinking? All right, that's the first and most important thing. What are we drinking?
Green bottles, bro.
Wow.
All green bottles.
Wow. There you go. Shout out. Local people drinking.
Mulatto, maybe?
We're drinking now. Okay, well.
Nah, I'm just fucking with some Perrier. Mineral
Okay.
water.
Okay,
Some
good.
bubbly, crisp, cold mineral water.
Okay, let
But
me
All
get.
right, well, y'all figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yes, let me go. Let me go turn up the volume here for OS so we can hear. So get ready. If
Is it a little better?
I'm turning up the volume on my laptop here so we can hear OS. Sure. I know, right? No, no, Max. See, I'm pulling a Teddy Riley right now. Okay, so Omar, can you say something for the people here so we can
Yo,
make.
yo, yo. Thank you so much. Thanks for everyone for being a part of this. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to Sleep Time's Over show. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Orion, produced by Aura, for making that fire ass beat, because that's the basis of this whole thing. You know, everybody who submitted, each and every one who submitted did their thing. You know what I mean? And it's an honor. I'm super humbled, super psyched, and stoked to be the winner and to just be a part of it, because the video is popping. You know, like, even I had it in my mind, even if I don't win, I won, because the video that I made is dope. It's like, either way, you know, and I think that's just how you got to look at life sometimes. So yeah, it's an honor, man. Pleasure to digitally meet you guys, you know, and everyone else who's
Oh,
watching.
it's an honor. That thank you for entering and thank you for putting the time in because it was great.
Yeah. No,
Clearly,
yeah, definitely. I definitely liked how you approached it. As far as me, I'm a producer and an artist, and you did exactly, if not more, than what I would have done if I was submitting. You brought the
Word.
energy, you had bars with it, something that had substance. You took the beat and manipulated it in a way that fit with your cadence and your flow. It was unique. It didn't have that like monotonous trap, like Thug and Bone, triple time like rapping.
Right,
You know
right,
how a
right.
lot of people do that, like triplet time rapping.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
definitely had something that was like you listen to it and you're like, oh shit, like it's keeping going. Like the energy was dope. And honestly, the thing that really sold me on it was the fact that you were like, no, I'm not just gonna do the audio quality of like recording over my phone. It's like, no, I'm gonna take the beat, put it in my DAW, and like record with my microphone and put that as the video type shit.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's exactly how I do that shit.
Total music video
Yeah.
was great. The captions were really a great touch as well.
Yeah.
Really,
Thank you.
Time
Thank
nice
you.
and everything. Yeah, man.
right.
So
Really, so yes, I can't get my. I'm holding the phone, so I'm just holding the bottle. See, we're all doing.
is that for net, bro? Is that for net? That shit is fire.
Yo, shouts out to Fernet.
So shout out to Fernet, and then of course we can't. And plus, Omar, it looks like you're not even like Hawaii right now. It just looks like you're in another world. You got this light shining on you right now. We were noticing it before. You got this.
I'm not gonna lie, but dude looks like freaking what's those guys from Star Trek? Like the dudes with the big ass fucking
I wouldn't call him a Klingon, Orion. Not really.
Yes. Nah, come on, man. Like he has like the light and everything.
No, you brought me out here
Come
to
on,
light me up.
Jesus.
Yeah, let me adjust my lighting situation.
like,
Omar, forget it. Don't listen to him. Okay. But look at that light. See, look at this aura that he's got. Orion. There's the aura, and we don't. He's got this lamp now. It's a great.
I'm so surprised that people are actually like pronouncing it correctly, because like growing up in Hawaii, like a lot of people don't know how to say Orion. They think I'm saying like, oh, Ryan. So like, or Orion, or like some fucked up weird shit that I've never heard before. But like Aura, I was like, dude, people get it. I was like, that's what's up.
People are smarter than you think. Go figure. We learned a lot from this. We learned quite a lot. So let's Omar, OS, tell us about what are your projects? Do you have anything coming up that you're doing or you're working on?
Definitely. I just released a single called Pandemic. It's on all major platforms. I always release my music for free also. I believe music should be free. So it's always on YouTube and SoundCloud, but you know, you can't release anything for free on Apple Music and iTunes and shit. Otherwise I would. So you can buy it for $1 if you want. My PayPal's also in the end of the video. You can donate if anybody wants to throw me some cash to keep making hits, you know, keep creating.
So your recording studio, that's just in your house. You have your setup all right there. Do you go?
Yeah, I just got it all set up just right in my living room. Like, I've been building it up for years and years, you know. I actually was, man, I wonder if I could. Probably can't
Hey.
show you, but I have an 8-track
Give
Tascam
us a quick tour, man. Come on, let's see
digital
what you were.
Porta Studio.
Now we got something going. Now it's gonna be exciting. We're gonna see.
So check this out. I'm gonna just
Oh,
barely tilt this.
Oh, it
Nah,
is.
I'm not even gonna. Everything's
got
hooked
the-
up in such a way.
Yeah, I was gonna
it's-
say you got the Jerry man, like rigged up shit, like MacGyver type shit going on.
We're waiting to see you.
I have like almost an analog setup. Like it doesn't need to require to be set up or connected with a computer at all. It's a digital Porta Studio. It's from like 2003 or something. It's like when it might have been popping.
Is that all the same stuff that we seen in the video in the submission?
Yeah, absolutely. But I wasn't using that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my homie Chris Lanthier. He's a producer as well, and he makes all kinds of music, every genre. He's a phenomenal bassist, and he makes killer banger rap beats like you would never guess. But he actually gifted me a little interface that he had laying around, and I started messing around with it, and just recently started getting into Fruity Loops, or FL Studio rather. Messing with Logic. Why do they know? Do you use FL Studio?
Dude, no, like, so before, when I first started producing, that was the first thing I used. And I didn't know that was like, there was history to it or anything. People were like, yeah, FL Studio. Yeah, I was like calling it like Fruity Loops and shit. I was like, oh, this free software called Fruity Loops. Yeah, man, I could like punch in like an 808, like, was that like a Roland 808 style, or you could put in the drum machine type shit.
Yeah.
But no, currently now I use Ableton and Logic. That's
Nice.
the main things that I use now.
Very cool. But yeah, this setup has evolved and grown throughout the years, like probably since I was about 11. I mean, I originally got this Tascam. It's an 8-track recorder.
Oh, nice. Yep.
So you record on each track. You can mix it on there, master it, send it out to a computer, and it's good to go. Yep. And I've been recording on that for years. Started off just playing guitar on it. I've been playing guitar for like 16 years now, longer than I've been making any other kind of music. Like that's my most seasoned instrument.
Little did we know he's actually Lenny Kravitz's stunt double.
Now, I didn't want to say that. Okay. Now, once again, all right. Now, hold on. I didn't want to go there just yet, but I was gonna throw that in there. So, Ryan, whatever. Yes. You have to. Sorry, I'm telling you.
My bad, man. Too slow.
You've been drinking already. So, OS, I tell you, the overall, we're just excited to see what you're going to be coming out with, man. Upcoming stuff. Hopefully when this thing all ends, performing as well.
Absolutely. 100%. So actually, once this ends and it gets rescheduled, whenever it will be, I'll be opening up for the Far Side. It's supposed to be next door.
Right.
Shout out to Cedric Clinton. He's going to be there too. Shout out to OG Libra. They're both going to be there. Shout out to Just Bone.
Yep.
So yeah, that was supposed to be March 28th or something, or 29th.
Yeah, that was in March. That everything's gotten rescheduled, as you know. But we'll definitely be looking out for that.
Dude, Farside's one of my. I love those guys, man. Those guys that's sick, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm super psyched. And as far as projects, I mean, I got a lot of singles and songs I'm working on right now. I don't have a name for the project, but I definitely have at least like 5 or 6 songs towards a new release. And you can check out my most recent release. It's called Each Grain of Sand. It's an album, 8 tracks.
Okay.
All completely produced by me. It's all me. And I'll leave a link to it. It's on my bio, actually. So if you just go to my bio or search my name anywhere.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do tonight, pretty much right after this, is I'm going to repost the video submission.
Okay, right on.
That you submitted. I think I have it on video, so I'm going to post it on the feed, the Sleep Times Over IG, Facebook. So we'll have that. And then if there's anything you want me to link on there too, just send that over to me as well, and I can put that where to get the information so they can check out your album. So definitely be doing that. And then we got something here that you're vegan as well.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. Been vegan for about 3 years.
Nice.
Nice one, sir.
How long you been vegan for?
Like 3 years.
Okay, cool. Right on, man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice, you know. I mean, I feel like you just try it. Actually,
yeah. I've been vegan for I was vegan for about 6.5 years.
Nice.
Yeah, so no.
What happened?
Honestly, it was learning, like, okay, hear me out.
Came back in your life.
I know this is not where we intended to go, but
Oh, we're going there now.
So my thing with being vegan is that first off, I try not to project onto others like Facebook vegans,
Like
as
full
they're called.
flex your veganism.
Yeah.
Right, because
As possible.
at one point, we were all like, oh yeah, cereal and milk and bacon and all that shit. Like that's like we grew up like that. It's all nostalgic and shit. Like especially growing up in Hawaii. But I recently have found out that even becoming vegan, my original reasons were for health reasons and for environmental reasons. Like I have no problem with slaughtering an animal as long as I know where it's come from, and maybe even I've acted taken part in the act. But I came to find out that being vegan is actually almost the least vegan thing that you can do.
Oh no.
Okay, let's not deep here. Really? Okay. We're just making an announcement here.
Listen, no, I'm serious though. Like, so being vegan, people are like, yeah, being vegan, cool. I'm eating produce and I'm eating all this shit. Fuck animals because of the reason why, the methane accumulation, blah 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 blah, all this. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. However, by becoming vegan and doing things like, oh, let's go alternative almond milk or let's go alternative produce and things like that, you're actually causing businesses to deforest larger areas and acres to plant those things that vegans want and people are like trying to purchase. It's not a popular thing.
You guys enjoying the aftermath of the rap challenge announcement?
Hey, I gotta say this. As far as just one more thing, as far as being vegan, all I eat is beets.
Yay! Oh,
and we're gonna have
that full circle.
Thank you. See, this is another reason why you won. See, we're thankfully getting us out of that tirade from Orion.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's the liquor, man. It's the liquor. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's what's up, man.
Controversial. I would like to thank Omar.
COVID-19 got me crazy, man.
You gotta express yourself, you know. This is my first group conversation in a long ass time. So
it's the new world.
All I'm saying is we've gotten the most views since I started going on my rant. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. We'll make this a weekly thing then. Sunday, vegans versus non-vegans. I got it. Omar, thank you.
Hey,
great stuff, man.
Thank you, brother. Hey, you killed it, man.
Congrats. I'm gonna post up the video right after we're done with this one. Orion, great stuff with the beat. We'll maybe do this again. We'll do this again sometime. We got all the time in the world, so
let's do it.
We can do this. Shout out everybody really, that all 25 of you that submitted. Excellent.
Everybody, thank you. You guys, everyone had something to bring, and I definitely, you guys were there.
Yeah, this was very fun. So shout out everybody checking this out, and everybody stay safe out there. I'm gonna end this one. Shoot.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah.